Spring in Japan. Lovely views. Heartwarming flavors. And exhilarating experiences. Discover the best Japan has to offer right here in central Japan this spring. Nagoya Railroad Group.
Potenza.
When was the first time I came here? Rich in nature and water, this is the land of clear waters. Nurtured by such clear waters are a history and traditions passed down to this day. And countless sophisticated products. The bliss of Gifu cuisine gifted by its clear waters. The land of clear waters enthralls me every time I visit.
ようこそ岐阜へ。
Come and feel Gifu.
Welcome to Channel Japan. I'm Mai Demizu.
And I'm Makiko Tsuda.
Every week, we bring you the freshest information out of Japan from our studio here in Tokyo.
From the economy to culture and even foods, if you want to find out what's happening in Japan right now, this is where you'll find it.
Channel Japan Ranking.
We bring you Channel Japan Ranking, in which we rank some of the hottest products and services in the country. And today's ranking deals with trends among tourists visiting Japan.
According to data of the Japan National Tourism Organization, the number of tourists visiting Japan, we have a chart over here, reached a record of 13.5 million in 2014. And as of November 2015, the number has increased further to nearly 18 million, which is surely a record high. And also we have over here the amount of money spent by tourists visiting Japan, calculated according to nationality and region. And as you can see, far and away, in first place is China with almost 560 billion yen, which is nearly 30% of the total spent by tourists from overseas.
I see. But what sort of things do the tourists seem to be buying?
Well, we have a ranking on the popularity of things most frequently purchased by visitors from overseas. And as you can see, at the top comes confections, sweets and snacks and things, followed by foods, alcohol, tobacco, and then clothing, bags, shoes, cosmetics, perfumes, and then pharmaceuticals.
In today's ranking, we will introduce a variety of household goods that are popular among tourists. So take a look.
This company sells household utensils. It didn't take long to find something interesting. What could this item be used for?
こちらはホットサンドを焼く網の調理器になります。
This product makes grilled sandwiches. It's very convenient. The sandwich is placed inside, just as you would expect. But then, it goes into the fish grill. Most Japanese households have a grill. Now you can make grilled sandwiches with it. It comes out beautifully golden brown.
グリルの中は高温なので、中の水分が飛ぶ前に外が先に焼けるので、外はカリッと中はふわっとできるようになります。
It's also dishwasher safe and easy to clean. Next, we have this, a highly specialized spoon. Any idea what it's used for? The answer is honey. Honey is drippy and difficult to scoop with a regular spoon. With this spoon, though, you can scoop 4 teaspoonfuls at once. Give it a twist and no drips. Ingenious. Next, we have this item with suction cups. It's for the kitchen. Can you guess what it is? The answer is, it's a garbage bag holder for the sink. Set it in place, insert a bag, and it's ready for use. And when you're done putting in the garbage, it snaps closed. Ingenious. No smells to worry about here. Next, this product caught our eye.
とても綺麗ですね。
A beautiful image reminiscent of sand dunes. But this isn't a painting. When you turn it upside down, flipping it over like an hourglass allows the sand inside to form a completely different image. It's truly a one-of-a-kind work of art. Kappabashi, a popular spot for kitchen products, is an 800-meter street lined with more than 170 specialty shops. Giant cauldrons and scoops the size of one's face. Every last bit of space is packed with kitchen items for the professional. This shop, for example, it specializes in packaging goods such as disposable lunchboxes. But their top recommendation might be surprising.
こちらがじゃあおすすめの商品です。
はい。これって海苔ですよね。
はい。
These colorful little cups are
かつお節だ。あ、お弁当カップ？
That's right. They are serving cups you can eat. They also have one made of shredded kelp that goes well with sushi rice.
お弁当の容器のゴミが減ったりとか、ね、洗い物が減ったり、一般の主婦の方とかが、ね、入っていらっしゃいます。
Kappabashi is no longer just for professionals. Its wide selection of kitchen products that housewives appreciate has made it the in place to shop. This shop is a purveyor to the imperial household.
こちらになります。これですか？はい。これバスケットですよね。はい。
These look like wicker baskets, but they're made of plastic. You can use them in the microwave.
お使いになった後、実はざるごと丸洗いができます。
And they are washable. They bring new functionality that wicker baskets don't usually have. Here is another of their products. It looks like an ordinary lunchbox.
蓋に秘密があります。この蓋ですか？はい。
Here's the secret. The cover is cold.
この蓋の中に保冷剤が入ってます。
この中に入ってるんですか？はい。
It's a lunchbox with its own chiller. Put it in the freezer overnight. And it'll keep food chilled for 3 hours, even in 30-degree temperatures.
これからは物が傷みやすいので、もう絶対助かると思います。
Another popular item with housewives is this thing. What could it be? It's a must-have for busy mornings.
お、あ、すごい。すぐに。あ、もうあっという間に結構混ざりましたよ。
It's a better way to beat egg whites and yolks. The secret is in the blade at the end. Using a slicing motion through the egg blends the egg white and yolk more easily. Compared with an egg beaten with chopsticks, there are fewer lumps. Here at a specialty shop stocked with more than 10,000 different kitchen tools, we found this.
これキッチングッズ。マウスっぽいような形にも見えるんですが。
Watch how it works. It's a hands-free can opener.
あとはもう上に上げるだけで缶の蓋もついてまいります。
すごい。
The smooth edge of the lid is plain to see. There's no risk of cutting your hand with the lid.
すごい。これすごいアイデア。いいですね。年を取るとね、開けないんですよ。
Oh, and by the way, they have a hands-free jar opener too. Next is this item. At first glance, it looks like a vegetable peeler. But this tool fillets fish. Cut in until the center bone and wiggle it as you pull along the bone. Flip the fish over and do the same thing on the other side. In no time at all, a perfectly filleted fish in 3 pieces. It even works on smaller fish. Now you can do your own fillets at home. Have you ever experienced this common problem with ice cream?
よいしょ。まあ入るんですけど、これ硬いのでスプーンが折れそうなんですよね。
This spoon comes to the rescue. Even with the hardest ice cream.
見て、アイスすくいましたよ。ほら、結構簡単に。
The secret lies in the material. This ice cream spoon is made of aluminium. Simply holding it transfers body heat to the spoon.
熱伝導がアルミニウムはいいので、手の熱が先端に伝わって、その熱で溶かしながらすくえるので、簡単にスッと入るんですね。
Try some of these convenient kitchen goods in your home.
Well, that's it for Channel Japan Ranking. After the break, we'll be showing you a documentary program, so stay with us.
Do you remember the day we met?
Of course. Between us, only cherry blossoms in full bloom.
I never thought we'd meet again.
Me too. wonderful. The cherry blossom showed me
The way back to you. Smiles ahead, Seibu Group.
Man, look at all these cars.
Hey, have you heard, by the way? The Japanese company Kobelco is working to make the world's cars lighter.
So what does that mean?
Kobelco is using aluminum and steel technologies to make car parts and bodies lighter around the world.
Ah, Japanese technology. The country of karate. Ha! Ha! Ha!
Why do we always do that?
I don't know.
The talk of the world. Kobelco.
ベトナムに対してワクチンの技術援助をするとか、我々の技術を出せばですね、救われる人たちがたくさんいる。でもう一つは非常に少ない疾病の患者さんたちのための開発をやってます。いかにしたら未だ治らない病気の治療薬ができるかっていう、そこにみんなの気持ちが大体集まってます。
The sport truck. New Mitsubishi Triton.
Drive at Earth Mitsubishi Motors.
You're watching Channel Japan. Next, we'll be showing you some of our popular documentary programs. Today's topic is a robotic surgery system that is used in surgery when a laparoscope is being used.
Kenji Kawashima, Doctor of Engineering, specializes in robotics. As he moves the controllers in his hands, the arms they are attached to move in the same way. They move like our hands do. What is this?
外科の手術を支援するロボットです。
The purpose of this robot is to support surgeons in the operating room. Threading a needle. It isn't easy for a beginner with a shaky hand. However, a robot can do the job easily.
こういうロボットが普及すれば安全な手術が受けられると。
He dreams of opening the door to medical treatment that is kinder to both patients and doctors.
I have a dream.
Kawashima carries on his research at the Tokyo Medical and Dental University. However, he is not a medical doctor, but a doctor of engineering building robots. Let's see what his surgical robot looks like.
ここに医師の方が、執刀医の方が座って、内視鏡、これお腹の中の手術で患者さんがそちらに寝てる感じなんですけれども、基本的にお腹の中なので見えませんので、内視鏡カメラを挿してお医者様はこちらのモニターを見ながらお腹の中の作業をする。
The surgeon uses these controllers to work the robot. It is the robot that holds the surgical tools and moves exactly as the surgeon's hands move. The robot's movements are controlled by a human. It moves in coordination with the surgeon's hands, thus assisting in the surgery. That is why it is called a robotic surgical assistant.
あたかもお腹の中に自分の手があるような感覚でお腹の中で手術ロボットが動いてくれると。
But what kind of support does the robot actually provide? One of our staff attempts an experiment that will make that clear. We will see the difference between a human hand and a robot moving an instrument. The task is to thread a needle with a 0.2 millimeter surgical thread. Wearing glasses for viewing the 3D monitor, she works the instrument by hand. This is really very difficult. It isn't something an amateur can do.
取った。OK。で、これで一回離してもらって、はい。
Not bad for her first time. It took her 58 seconds. Now, let's see her use the robot. See the big difference in how steady it is. Almost. The robot prevents shakiness, thus allowing for safer and more accurate work.
Oh, うまいですね。
Before we knew it, she'd done it. Her time, 28 seconds, half the time.
だいぶ早いです。うまいです。かなりうまいです。
Of course, she owed it to the robot's corrections to her shaking. What sort of surgeries will be helped by this? The revolutionary laparoscopic surgeries. Instead of making a long incision in the stomach, the surgeon makes several small holes through which he passes his surgical instruments. He uses an endoscope that allows him to see into the abdominal cavity on a monitor. Because the incisions are small, there is less of an impact on the patient. However, unlike in conventional surgery, depth perception and the sense of touch is not as clear. A surgeon's highly honed skills are indispensable. Kawashima is working on developing a robot that will support such laparoscopic surgeries.
こういうロボットが普及すれば、どなたでも安定して安全な手術が受けられると。
A steady hand is not the only merit of this robot.
手の動きの比率を変えることによって細かい動きに変換することができます。
The ratio between the hand and the robot's movements can be freely changed, making it easier to perform more delicate work. And there is a third merit that links to an amazing view of the future.
遠隔医療ということも理論的にはできる。
As a child, Kawashima loved animals. He grew up with a grandfather who was a surgeon and a father who was an engineer. Perhaps because of that, he has chosen to develop a robotic surgical assistant, seemingly combining the jobs of both men. He completed the prototype 11 years ago. Everything was trial and error back then. The following year, he built a second generation, and a year later, a third generation robot. Finally, it was able to hold a needle and could sew with it. He showed his resulting robot to practicing surgeons, but the movement isn't smooth. This is no good. We can't use this. That is what he got after 3 years of effort. That is when he recalled the words of Mr. Kagawa, his college professor.
いい頭と悪い頭ってなるけど、強い頭と弱い頭もあるって言われたんです。要するに耐久性、強いっていうのはそういう意味ですね。耐えられる、ずっと考え続けられるとか、すぐ諦めないって、それが工学系には一番大事ですっていうのを自分より 頭いいなと思う人はもう山ほどいるわけですよ。こういう世界で自分のポジションをちゃんと維持していくっていうのは自分にとって何ができるかなと思った時にコツコツ粘ることかなっていうのはすごく大切にしてますけどね。
Persevere with a strong mind. He has continued to persevere without giving up. His dream is a collection of shards of his efforts. He steadfastly continued to do what he could, and before he knew it, his dream had grown.
そうだなと思って自分はやっぱりなんかコツコツやっていく中からこういう夢ができてきたのかなっていうのはすごい感じます。
It will take a little more dogged effort for his dream to blossom.
今実は私の手にはそのぶつかったっていう感じが伝わってくるっていう、今ぶつかったなっていうのが今手に返ってきてるんですけれども。
This robot does the seemingly impossible. It senses touch. It is the structure of this robotic arm that has defied common sense. It operates on air, not electricity.
これはお腹から出し入れする部分なんですけれども、ここ見ていただくとこいつが伸びたり縮んだりするっていうのは、実はこれが空気圧シリンダーと呼ばれて、タイヤの空気入れとか注射器をイメージしていただけばいいんですけど。
Here is a cross section. Inserting air from the right makes it withdraw. Inserting from the left pushes it back out. This is how energy is transmitted.
この空気のいいところっていうのは押したらそれが直接グッと力になるってことなんですね。外から何かグッと力が加わってもそれが直接中の圧力に跳ね返るっていう、ここがこれのロボットのミソですんで、原理的には外に何かポンってぶつかったらそれが直接根元の圧力に感知できるので、ここに電気的なセンサーは一切ないのに鉗子に何かボンってぶつかったらそれをお医者様に反力として提示できるっていう。
11 years after it was first developed, this robot has gained a sense of touch via air pressure. He has tirelessly worked to improve this robot, taking the critical comments into consideration. It is time to test the performance of the world's first robotic surgical assistant with a sense of touch. There is tension in the air. The development of a robot that can assist in difficult laparoscopic surgeries is the wish of surgeons too. Kawashima's robot will display its worth in a hypothetical surgical situation.
ぐーっと持ち上げて向こう側からこの角度でさせる。
すごい長官側まで。素晴らしいね。これ
縦縫いってやつですよね。縦縫いができる。
現状だとこの縫い方が難しい。そうなんですね。上手な人がいればできますけれども難易度は高いです。
With the help of this robot, they were able to successfully make some difficult stitches.
糸を引っ張っている感覚があるので、例えば細い糸で縫ってる時なんかは切れないと思いますね。今の現行のダヴィンチなんかだと細い糸だとどうしても切れてしまうんですね。そういったことがありますので、そういった意味で力学があるというのはすごくいいと思います。
この触覚の感覚が分かるか分からないか相当大きいので、これはそれを実現しつつあるので、これも画期的ですよね。間違いなく画期的ですね。
At one time, he was told his robot could not be used. After persevering for 11 years, his efforts have finally been recognized. Kawashima smiles with relief. However, they have hit upon another problem.
途中で止めることができるの？
できないんですよ。これ
じゃあもう
甘噛みができないんですね。
閉じるか広げるかどっちか。
The forceps can only open or shut. Yet the surgeons now request that they be able to close slowly, stop in mid-motion, grasp more firmly. He immediately begins work on the task with his research assistants. He will use his strong mind to keep chipping away at the problem. This will keep him moving forward. His dream will continue to grow. A surgeon who has worked with Kawashima over the years has a message for him.
川島先生、お疲れ様です。先生の研究に対する、意気込みといいますか取り組み、静かな情熱を感じております。その開発のスピードっていうのがやはり、ものを、作ってそれから市販にまで向けていく、売るところまでつまり現場が使えるところまで提供されないことには一つの研究が終わったということにはならないかと思います。そのスピーディーな対応を、尊敬しております。手術部全力でバックアップしますので今後ともよろしくお願いいたします。
いや本当にありがたい、もう感謝の気持ちいっぱいっていうことですね。全然スピーディーじゃねえなって自分では思ってるんですけど、なんか持ち上げていただいちゃってるのかなと思います。はい、多くの方にこうやってご協力いただいたり賛同いただくなり、みんなでこういうのを積み上げていこうっていうなんですかね、こう夢がこうやっぱり自分だけじゃなくてみんながこうでこう一緒に進んでいくものなんだなっていう感じがすごく今改めて思ってるので、きちっとこう勤め切るっていうか、そういうのはなんか意外と簡単なようで地道で地味かもしれないけど、それが大事なのかなって最近思ってるんですけど。
Oryx is driving business in Asia through leases, investments, real estate development, energy businesses, and more. Making business more dynamic and fast-paced than ever. Oryx.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Tokyo Skytree. Be awestruck by the panoramic view. There are so many other fun things to do after you've enjoyed the view. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go, let's enjoy. This is Tokyo Skytree.
Making better living with functional labels and films. Connecting dreams throughout the world with our unique technology. Linking your dreams now from Japan to the world. For adhesive products, we are Lintec.
Japanese SMEs with world-class technology, quality, and reliability. Innovative online matching site for finding business partners you can trust. J-Good Tech, your solution is here.
You're watching Channel Japan. Next, we'll be showing you an episode from a popular Japanese economics program, Gachiri Monday by TBS. Today's topic is department store event halls.
こちらがウェディングドレスの催事でございます。販売をいたしております。500着ご用意しております。
In this episode, we will introduce large areas in department stores known as event halls. A wedding dress sale is being held at this event hall. It's rather unusual for a department store to be selling wedding dresses. When the store opens at 10 o'clock, women and young couples begin coming, one after another. And just 5 minutes after opening, customers were checking out the dresses. They're frantically assessing and trying on the dresses. Here's why they're interested in buying a wedding dress at a department store.
安いってすごく安いと思います。そうですか。大満足。この値段のドレスでね。
じゃあおいくらのウェディングドレスでした？3
万2000円ぐらいですよ。3万2000円。はい。レンタルでね、6万以上するレンタルショップも考えていて、全然買った方が安かった。
Price is the main reason behind their popularity. This wedding dress only costs 10,800 yen. And this wedding dress is extremely low in price, 5,400 yen. Here's why the prices are so low.
こちらはですね、やはりレンタルで何度か使われてきたものをメーカー様の方からお預かりして販売させていただいているんですけれども。
Since these were rental dresses, the store is able to sell them at a very low price. But if the prices are this low, it seems you wouldn't need an event hall for selling them.
やはりですね、百貨店の信用力と発信力が非常に大きいことですね。ユースのウェディングドレスってちょっと疑問に思うお客様非常に多いんですけれども、そこに来るお客様絶対的に百貨店様の方を信用してますので。
All of these were rental dresses, and everyone's trying them on. They don't look like they are secondhand. Here's another reason this sale is being held in a department store event hall.
こちらのですね、試着室とお披露目のスペースですね。やはりこれだけ中で試着10人ぐらい今やってますけれども、これだけのスペースを取れるところっていうのは本当に百貨店様ならではの場所になりますので。
Something that's very important for a wedding dress sale is a spacious fitting room behind curtains. In addition to requiring space, changing clothes can take time. So it is very important to have a lot of space. There's also an important vent after the fitting. A time for the bride to show her dress to family and the groom. The area for trying on and showing the dress is crowded. There's a 90-minute wait. But for a department store, having that many people waiting is great.
今からちょっとご飯食べて上のヤバトンで食べてきます。そのあたりちょっと買い物してまた戻ってこようかなと思って。はい。
While waiting, people will shop or get something to eat in the store.
見ていただければ分かるように20代30代の女性の方、お客様大半でございます。うちのお店になかなか足を運んでいただけない層がたくさんご来店いただける催事であると。
Thanks to this wedding dress sale, the department store can gain new customers. We next visit a department store located in Kichijoji, Tokyo. Its event hall was also being used.
こちらでございます。これ日本の職人店でございます。もう東北の方から九州沖縄まで各地に網羅しております。
The special event hall in this department store has gathered handicrafts from all across the country for a national craft exhibition. From Nanjo City in Okinawa, massive sculptures made of black coal. And from Kunohei District in Iwate Prefecture, Nambu Hoki brooms that can cost as much as 500,000 yen. It is part of a 2-week special event with 62 craftspersons participating. The event hall is crowded with customers. And although the handicrafts on display are rather expensive, they are still selling.
買う約束しました。お一つ。いや、二つ。はい。
This husband and wife purchased 2 beds made of paulownia wood. The cost of one bed is 390,000 yen. Here's why they bought 2.
職人さんとお話しして作品を手に取って買えるっていうのがこの職人店の魅力です。店員さんよりもね、職人さんでよく聞いた方がいいですよね。
The main feature of this exhibition is that the craftspersons themselves attend the special event and sell their handicrafts. The craftspersons are the ones who know the products best and are able to explain them, making it possible for the customer to be well informed about their purchase. The products are being created at some of the booths. You are able to view the amazing skills of these craftspersons. It makes exhibition special. This service is only possible because the craftspersons are present at the event hall.
どうぞ。修理。はい。一本ですね。毎年来てるからですよ。開けちゃってもいいです。はい、わかりました。
They can make repairs on the spot. So, some customers bring items to be fixed.
職人店があるときは来るわね。毎回変わるたびに上がってます。8階へ。
ここでこの前もね、カバン買ってるんですけど、この買われてるんですか。
Many are repeat customers and have been coming to the event before because the popular craftspersons come every time. Although it's a limited time event, customers can request repairs and servicing. Also, the department store is happy to have repeat customers.
そのお店に毎回来る方もやはりいらっしゃいますし、多い方ですと会中に3回、4回と1週間のうちに来てくださる方もいらっしゃいます。
It has to do with increasing the ability to draw customers. But if they're able to get so many customers to come and buy their products, you'd think they should sell them at their own stores. Here's why they do not have their own stores.
お店は持ってないです。工房だけでもう精一杯ですわ。
持ってないですね。はい、工房だけです。
ないですよ、もう。いや、売り上げゼロですね。
1週間で最初だと売り上げどれぐらいいっちゃいます？
売り上げですか？売り上げ場所によりますけど、場所によって200万ぐらい使います。
Since they don't have stores, they are grateful for these special exhibitions, where they can sell to and serve customers. But it seems that traveling all the way to Tokyo from places all over Japan must be quite hard.
東京都沖縄ではね、沖縄の10倍ぐらいいますからね、人口はね。売り上げの10倍ぐらい違います。10倍どころじゃないですよ。どころじゃないですよ。
Recently, almost every department store in Japan holds special events like these, which means these craftspersons are extremely busy. Some spend 6 months a year going to these special events throughout Japan. Next, we visited a department store in Nagoya in Aichi Prefecture to see what kind of special event they are holding.
こちらです。はい、こちらがおじこ T シャツの催事でございます。
何枚買われました？
今日は3枚。4枚です。はい。10着です。
These t-shirts are selling extremely well. Children's t-shirts are 3,400 yen, and adult sizes are 4,800 yen. Rather pricey. To find out why they're selling so fast, we spoke with some customers.
みんなで揃えて親子全員で着るんで。親子で。はい。親子3人で連結で。
T シャツのデザインに秘密があるんです。
T シャツデザイン？
はい。
例えばどういうことですか？
これ親子の T シャツなんですけど、前と後ろにプリントが実はこうあるんですけど、まあこう親子でつながるデザインです。はい。本当だ。
The special design of these t-shirts makes the images connect. Wearing matching clothes can be embarrassing, but they're a big hit with mothers and fathers who like the look. One family bought 10 t-shirts to make an image like this.
つながるということは、セットで売れるっていう。
So the whole family comes together and buys several at one time. But if these shirts sell so well, it seems it would be better to set up their own store. We asked the company president about this.
会社はどちらですか？会社は金沢です。商品に自信があったんで、この自信のある商品を出すのはもう百貨店でしたね。初めから百貨店しか頭なかったですね。
What sets these T-shirts apart is their unique designs and the fine quality of fabric woven by hometown craftspersons from 100% cotton.
百貨店のお客さん触っていただけると安いねと、物の価値が分かるというか。
Here's what customers had to say about these T-shirts.
生地いいんですよ、すごく。
生地がすごいしっかりしてて、洗ってもくしゃくしゃになりにくいっていうか。
Here's another reason the president chose to use department store event halls.
やっぱね、常に買えないっていうのがいいんですよね。やっぱりどこでも買えたらダメなんですよね。常に買えないっていうのが付加価値なんじゃないですか。
He takes advantage of the limited time of department store special events. It leads to the customer thinking, if you don't buy it now, you won't be able to later. Such an atmosphere causes the customers to feel the need to buy the product. Here's how many special events he participates in each year.
旭川西部から沖縄の龍坊さんという百貨店まで400本ぐらいですかね。400本ですね。はい、今日も22カ所ぐらいは全国どっかでやってると思うんですけども。
We asked what the department store thinks about this.
できれば同じお店で行っていただきたいっていうのがありますけれども、あちこちのお店に行っていただくことによってまたそのおじこっていうものが広まっていって、またそちらからうちに名古屋高島に来てくださるお客様もいらっしゃるので、そこはそんなにすごく気にしてはいないです。
When these special events are held, they attract their main target, families.
The path to success calls for wisdom that knows results. We had the wisdom and the power to bring ideas to fruition. We're by your side, offering support as the force that motivates business. For example, through our cash management service, we consider ourselves your right hand for growth in Asia, and we want you to know our mark. Rising with Asia. SMBC, Sumitomo Mitsui Banking Corporation.
Singapore, Jakarta, Tokyo, Kuala Lumpur, Mitsubishi Electric.
Mitsui & Company.
The sport truck. New Mitsubishi Triton.
Drive at Earth, Mitsubishi Motors.
We hope you enjoyed today's show. That's it for this edition of Channel Japan. There will be more on the latest information of Japan from our studio here in Tokyo. So join us again next week.